Hey, what is up, YouTube? In this video, we've got food, folks, and fun. Mostly food, actually, and one folk. That will be me. So there I am, slicing up a pepper. I just couldn't resist. I got this new knife. Now, this knife, the brand is Sosoin, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's how it's spelled. Sosoin. I am working on a full review, okay? But this video is just going to be mostly showing you different meals that I've been eating, maybe give you some ideas of how to expand your diet and just good food to eat, good dishes. But I couldn't resist doing a little preview of this knife. All right, so this has a VG10 edge, and then on the sides it's raindrop Damascus, right? So it's basically San Mai. Yes, if you want to see this reviewed, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because that review is coming very soon. But what did I do with the pepper? Well, as I said, the rest of this video is going to be really good food, and I'll tell you about the results of my particular diet. Maybe this will even be a health video for some of you. Okay, the first dish. So I've got a raw salad there, with baby cucumber, baby tomatoes, baby bok choy, a few types of shredded cabbage, and that pepper that I sliced up, and then I have 2 pieces of beef, so some steak, and a few leftover pieces of pork. For my dressing, I use balsamic vinegar. I don't use any sort of sweet or sugary dressing, and I also don't use any oil, like I don't use olive oil on it or anything like that. But the meat does provide some of the extra flavor. And I also use salt, garlic powder, some spices. But if you know me, you know my entire diet consists of vegetables, protein, and some fat. Alright, in this meal we've got some prepared vegetables, which mostly roasted cucumbers, roasted peppers. And then we have fish, that is branzino. And there's even a little thing of yogurt up there. Now, this is meant as a bulk you up meal, right? We got quality protein, and that yogurt even had a bit of sugar in it, right? So this is actually not for weight loss. That was for bulking up a little bit. All right, a typical vegetable bowl of mine. We've got peppers, parsnips, beets, broccoli, sweet potatoes, onions, and a few pieces of pork. Right? I tend to start my day with vegetables. Here we have 220 calories of brown rice and a large steak. This is a bulk you up meal. This is not for fat loss, this meal. Now, these meals are not in order, right? They're just mixed and matched. So I don't eat these all on the same day or anything necessarily. More vegetables. So much the same stuff. Beets, parsnips, broccoli, peppers, you know the drill. I like to start my day with vegetables because they fill me up, they give me energy. You know, if you eat bad stuff, the reason is because you're hungry. If you eat a big bowl of vegetables, you won't be so hungry, so you don't have to count calories, just start off the day right. Okay, here is another raw salad with 2 pieces of beef on the side. So once again, we got the baby cucumbers, the baby tomatoes, the baby bok choy, shredded cabbage, all right, and we've got the meat on the side. Now, when I actually eat it, I cut the meat into little strips, and I combine them into nice little savory yet fresh veggie bites, all right? And again, I only use vinegar. I don't need anything else but vinegar and, whatever spices that you might prefer. Now, raw food is very good for dropping body fat. Here we have more beef as well as some roasted cauliflower, and that is protein sparing, meaning the carbs there reserve the protein for muscle building. All right, you want to see a Filipino dish? This is actually oxtail. Now, my Filipino ancestors are actually Spanish, and we landed in the Philippines. So we got this dish from the Spanish, which is us. It's oxtail with some mushrooms and onions. All right, here is a Black Sea bass. Now, if I remember correctly, I never had black sea bass before, but I went to the old fishmonger near me, and they happened to have this come into stock, and I said, hey, I'll try that. It was good. I'm pretty good at cooking any type of fish. So what has the result of my diet been for my health and my body? Well, there's me. I would never show you my food without showing you the results, because how do you know that food didn't make me fat as fuck? Well, it didn't. I'm trying to bulk up a little bit, as I said, like a little bit. Like, I'm talking maybe 2 or 3 pounds, a micro bulk. How is the bulking program doing? I'd say it's doing very well, especially considering I'm 48 years old. I mean, I'm 48 and a half at this point. I'm not trying to be huge. I'm just trying to do a little micro bulk, right? Like 2 or 3 pounds of muscle and hopefully not that much fat. If I do gain fat, I would cut it off because I do fasting as well. Now, somebody asked me if I'm on TRT, which is testosterone replacement therapy. No, dude, I'm not on TRT. Believe me, if I was on TRT, I would be fucking huge. I would be thick as fuck. You see, if you put me next to a real bodybuilder, like a pro, I'm actually small. Okay, but you can just see the muscles well because, like I said, I do fasting. I've removed a lot of body fat in recent years. So you want to look good when you're 50? Well, healthy vegetables, quality protein and fat, and I never eat fast food, but I do put in a lot of hard work. All right, keep on training. I hope you're all doing well.